Good morning. So these days I've been waking up around 7 a.m. and while some people they hit the ground running, I hit the ground sprinting. So after brushing my teeth, stretching a bit and then getting dressed, at around 7:20 I started studying for intermediate accounting. I rewatched some parts of a lecture and reviewed the notes from the day before and got that done real early. At around 8:30 I took a break and got myself a pot of tea, and then I indulged in some chores because, my queen. A few minutes later I got back to studying and I did some practice exercises and I completed a quiz which was due the week after, and I got that done around 9:30. And so around 10 o'clock, I went to the kitchen, I put on some Modern Family, and because I live with other students, in order to keep everything organized, I usually like to clean up the counter a bit in the morning so it sets off a good start for everyone. And since it was a Saturday, I always have pancakes for breakfast, so I mixed up these bad boys and I had some cereal on the side with a smoothie. I also really love reading, and so for the last few months I've been reading through some classics. Also, if you guys have some recommendations, please do comment down below because I'd love to increase my list of to read. And since I've heard a lot of talk about, the Bible, I thought, heck'em, I'm gonna read it. I mean, come on. I also get to say that I'm in literal Bible study, so it's a win-win for me. And around 11 o'clock, Julian left for tennis, so Julian's my roommate, and we chatted a bit, and then I called my boyfriend Thomas, and we had some time together as well.
Hello, video.
I am going through my DMs on Instagram and also the comments on YouTube and trying to answer as many of them as possible. And now we're approaching the midday benchmark, also commonly known as 12 o'clock. Alright, and so unsurprisingly, the Dutch weather blessed us with exactly 4 days of sun, and now has returned to what looks like the third layer of hell. That is okay, because we quite literally need to eat, and the farmer's market is gonna help us with that goal. Right, and this is the outfit for today, but you don't care, because this is not a fashion channel. This is not what we're about. Let's go and save some money. Okay, bye! And then I biked to the farmer's market, and on the way to Black, where the farmer's market is, I actually passed in front of the Erasmus University campus, so it's always a great reminder that I'm still a student, because sometimes, honestly, I forget. And getting to Black, I popped my bike in one of the overhead bike stands, and I tried to film in the market itself, but there were honestly too many people, so I just wanted to go in, get my nutritional sources, and then get out. And I ended up getting a bunch of veggies and some blueberries to snack on. By then it was around 2-ish, so I made a quick lunch with some red cabbage, potatoes, and beans. As I mentioned, I live with other students, and so we have a cleaning schedule, and it was my week to clean the kitchen, and so I cleaned the stove, microwave, and etc. And then Julian helped me defrost our freezer, and that was between 3 and say 4:30. And because of all the cleaning, I chipped my nail polish, so I just took all the nail polish off while I watched some Cody Co. And then I worked on an assignment and finished some things off for a website that I am building. And after that, I wanted to get a workout in before my friend came over, and so I followed some of Lily Sabri's abs workout until around 7:47, and then headed to the shower to wind down. Around 8-ish, my friend came over and we hung out until 1 a.m. So the next morning I was pretty tired, so I woke up around 9 a.m. and thankfully the weather was so much better than the day before. I blended some veggies and fruits together to make a smoothie, but it became more of a puree because I didn't have the setting high enough. And with that I had some blueberries and a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and then Julian and I sat outside for a while to enjoy the sun. Around 11:35, I started an Anki session, and if you don't know what that is, I recommend you to check out my study tips video because this is one of my main tools to study. And then around 1 p.m. I started to get ready to go out, and I put on some eyeliner and some makeup, and I biked to Center to meet up with a friend of mine. And I came back home around 4 p.m. and then Julian and we made some veggies and potatoes for lunch. And listen, the weather was so nice, it would have been a sin to waste it. And so Julian and I went outside and he took a bunch of pictures of me. And if you want more amazing Instagram inspiration, I do recommend you go follow my account. Shameless promo. And then around 7:30, I actually got on the train to run an errand. And yeah, that was basically my weekend. Either way, I hope to see you guys next time, but till then, take care.